ladies, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Dawn. I'm a 51-year-old woman here in the mature beauty community, and I'm just gonna get right into it today. I have a whole bunch of makeup here that is all brand new to me. It's all drugstore. I have tried a couple of these products once or twice before, so I can tell you a little bit more about them, but basically everything is brand new. For this video, I just went a little bit crazy at the drugstore and I wanted to try some new things. So I have them here and I'm gonna try them for you. And I just got back from vacation. We were up in Door County, which is in Wisconsin, and it's on Lake Michigan, and it's just a beautiful place that I've been going with my husband for the past 25 years. We went there when we were dating, and then we went back with one daughter after I had my first daughter. Then we went back with my second daughter and my third son and my fourth son, and then we came back with the grandparents, and we go pretty much every year. There have been a couple of years that we've missed for various reasons, but this is our annual trip and probably one of my favorite places on earth, which is funny because, you know, most people say Tahiti or somewhere amazing, but for me, it's Door County, Wisconsin. And we just got back yesterday and had a wonderful trip. So if I can, I'll share some of the things we did and maybe enclose a few clips here and there, but I'm just gonna get started, and I'm not gonna go on and on about the makeup. I'll show you what it is that I'm using and I'll link it in the description box, but yeah, let's just get started. So one thing I wanted to tell you is that in Door County, the water is hard. It's hard water. There's a lot of minerals in the water, and it always wreaks havoc on my skin. It's amazing that, and I feel like this is really true and I'm not exaggerating, that when I get there, my skin will look great. And then as the days go by, it just gets drier and drier and very dehydrated to the point that it looks like I'll even start to peel a little on my chin. And when I smile, like in the sunlight, you could see some of my wrinkles better, and it just really dries out my skin. So what I have been doing the past few years is when I get back, I just go right into the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. So I did stop at Walgreens, and that's why I picked up this makeup, is that I wanted to get the exfoliating cleanser because it's a hydrating cleanser that has hyaluronic acid in it. And I find that, you know, it's very similar to the Clinique Moisture Surge range, but at drugstore prices. And I like the exfoliating cleanser because my skin needed some exfoliation in addition to moisturization. They have 3 different cleansers. They have a gel cleanser, and then they have like a creamy cleanser, and then they have that exfoliating cleanser. And then the only other thing I picked up from that range, I didn't get the serum or anything. I just picked up the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, which reminds me a lot of the Moisture Surge, again, from Clinique. And it's just your typical kind of water gel product, but I find these products to be incredibly hydrating to my skin in the winter months here in the Midwest when my skin gets very, very dry. So lately I've been picking it up from when I get back from Door County as well. So yeah, I've tried bringing different skincare with me when I go there to try to combat the really strong minerals that are in the water, but nothing really seems to help. I don't know what the people that live there actually do on a regular basis. Probably just get very strong water softeners, but I've read that water softeners don't remove the minerals, which are really the culprit in drying out your skin. Anyway, so now I am going to use a hydrating primer from Milani, and this is the Prime Perfection Face Primer, and it's the hydrating one. I like this. I bought this when I got this Green Queen foundation with a blue light filtering foundation from Milani, which I really like a lot. And I like this primer a lot for moisturization. It really does help hydrate my skin. And my skin really needs it right now. It's so like dehydrated. I've been drinking lots of water and just moisturizing, skipping my retin-A. Okay, so there's that. Now, I did recently pick up a foundation before I went to Door County because I was really anxious to try it. It got so many great reviews here on YouTube in the mature beauty community and everywhere. And it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the Dewy. and it looks like this. It looks exactly like the foundation from Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation that isn't dewy. So when you want to purchase the dewy, you just need to make sure it says dewy. I love this one, and I love this one even more, but the only difference, I don't feel that this is dewy. I feel that it's just, it smells a little bit better than this one, which has been said to have a paint-like smell. I don't really notice it. I do feel like I have a pretty strong nose too, but everything that you get is going to have some kind of scent to it. You know, natural or unnatural or perfumes, everything has a scent. This smells like they actually made an effort to make it not smell like paint, so it smells slightly pleasant, but doesn't have a strong fragrance. And even though it says dewy, I don't find it to be dewy. I just feel like it has a fuller coverage. So they both come in the exact kind of packaging with this little spatula, and I just do the same thing. It's $4.99 at Walgreens, and I always have a couple dollars of points that I can use. So I think I got it for like $2 because I used $2 of points. So it's very, very inexpensive. And honestly, after using this for like a week straight, I feel like if someone poured this into this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation container, I'd believe it. I would not think, like, I honestly like it better than the Giorgio Armani. This Giorgio Armani, I haven't even reviewed it for you. I should. I got this a really long time ago when everybody was going crazy about it on YouTube, and it's an expensive foundation. It was on a whim, and I had some birthday money, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try a really, really, really high-end foundation, and I like so many other foundations better. It's okay. I would just say it's okay. Maybe it's just not right for my skin type. So, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Now, I do really, really like this one a lot. It's long wearing. It gives me really good coverage, medium, and you can build it up to almost a full coverage. And even though it says dewy, I have an oily combination skin type. It doesn't get too dewy on me. I'm talking all about products, even though I said I wasn't gonna do that. But I did wanna tell you about this. My freckles. Whenever I go, like when we're in Door County, we go biking and we go kayaking. We've been outdoors a lot. And even though I wear very strong sunblock on my face, my freckles still get darker every year. It always happens. And then I have to go into some sort of kind of like using products that kind of lighten them back up. It's always a battle when you're a fair-skinned redhead and you freckle easily. And that's always been my goal, to not get tons of freckles all over my body. Not that I think that looks bad. I think some redheads look beautiful when they are covered in freckles, but I've gone so long not having them that I just want to keep them away. So anyways, my freckles are darker right now, so I'm adding a little there. And I have some very dry skin here on my chin that I pulled off with a tweezer, and you're never supposed to do that. And I kind of ripped it a little, and I have a boo-boo on my chin. So yeah, my skin is not at its best right now. So anyway, this is the Dewy Photo Focus Foundation, and I think it looks really pretty. So yeah, we did a lot of outdoorsy things in Door County. I'm just gonna put on the CoverGirl Lid Lock Eyelid Primer. I like this. It's very, very effective. It will hold on your makeup almost too well. And so I don't use it every day because I have to use a separate makeup remover to get my makeup off when I use this. So anyway, we went biking. We went on a 13-mile bike ride in the state park, in Peninsula State Park. And we do that just about every year. It was really, really fun. It's really hilly, so there's a lot of uphill, but there's a lot of downhill too. I got to the end where I was just like, I can't stand to see another hill. I was just like so spent. I was so tired of going uphill. At the end, the last one, I was so disappointed in myself. I got off and walked up the last hill. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just try to do it. I'm just gonna try to do it on the last few, but the very last one, I was just like, I'm gonna walk this one. So I did walk up it. It was so fun coasting down though. So we had a lot of fun doing that, and the path rides all along. It rides all through the woods and through meadows, and then it rides all along Lake Michigan, which is my favorite part of the bike ride. It's so beautiful. All right, my daughter Paulina picked this out. She really wanted me to get it because she wants it. I really wanted to get another one, but I got this so she can share it with me. It's the City Mini palette, and this one is in the color High Rise Sunset. And it reminds me of kind of like a pumpkin spice palette that would be better for fall. So that's why I didn't want to get it right now, but she loves all these colors, and I think they're really pretty too. So I'm just gonna go in with this color right here. It's kind of like very, very pale peach. Anyway, so we did that, and then the next day we went kayaking. There's like an area that has like caves and things like that that you can kayak up to. We couldn't go into any of them because the lakes are really, really high. All the Great Lakes are very, very high, and it's not safe. So we just sort of kayaked along the shore and out into the water a little bit. That was really fun. We kayak a lot. We have a lot of lakes near where we live, so we do go kayaking quite a bit. So that wasn't really the highlight of the trip for me because we didn't get to go into the caves, but it was still super fun, but it wasn't really different than things that we normally do. So that was really fun. I was super sore the next day. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with, I never use yellow, and this top I have on is yellow. See it? It's really cute. I got this from Soma Intimates. It's like a handkerchief. So it's got yellow in it, so I'm gonna put the yellow on. So what was I saying? Oh, I was super duper sore, like the third day of the trip. So that day we went into Fish Creek and we went to a fish boil, which we go to every year. They have like this amazing fish boil. They usually have like 1,100 of them every summer, but because, you know, tourism is down and they don't want crowds in the restaurants and things like that, they are only doing 4 a day where they usually did 7 or 9 a day. But it was really fun, and we went to that, so that was really fun. I'll try to put some clips. It's just really amazing to watch. They throw in so much salt, like 10 pounds of salt. They throw in the whitefish, then they throw in corn, and they actually add fuel to it, and it just boils over, and they have like the fire department running the fish boils. It's super, super fun. Okay, so I have that on, and I'm not sure what I think. I never wear yellow. I'm gonna blend it out. Now, I guess I'll pair it with, you know what, I'll do a little more of a sunset look. So I've got this Real Techniques, and I'm gonna go in with the orange. Like, just kind of like a terracotta orange, and press that in the outer corner. I think I like that a little bit better because I'm really comfortable with oranges. I'm not used to seeing yellow eyeshadow on my eyes, but I know that's really popular right now. Okay, now I just have a little fine detail brush, and I'm gonna go in with the brown right here. And I'm gonna line my upper lash line instead of using a separate eyeliner. It's really pretty. It's sort of like a burgundy brown. It has some like burgundy tones to it. And now I'm just doing a V, the outer V. And I'm not being really neat about it. I'm gonna blend all this. I'm kind of doing a cut crease with that burgundy brown, leaving the center of my mobile lid just really pale. And I'm just doing a little beneath my lower lash line. So yeah, we went to the fish boil. That was really fun. There was an old diner there called Wilson's that's been there forever. We went there and got ice cream. I always get, whenever we go there, I always love their butter pecan ice cream. They put these full-size pecans in it, and it's just so buttery, and it has all these pecans, and that's like the time of year that I really treat myself. If you order a single cone, it really is like having 4 scoops. They make it so huge. So I ate that. That was like the first night we were there, right when we got into town. When we're on vacation, I throw caution to the wind and I eat anything I want, as much as I want, because I know when I get back, I'm gonna behave myself again. And I never, if I ate like that every day, I would gain weight, but because I just do it for the few days we're there, when I come home, I behave myself again. I go back into my intermittent fasting and my normal routine of eating, and it doesn't affect my diet. And it's because of that. It's because I'm careful the rest of the time. Okay, now you know what? I have a lot of eyeshadow around my eyes. Let's do a little bit of concealer. And I have the, what is this? This is the CoverGirl Radiant Concealer from the Age Perfect range. I had given the Age Perfect foundation that came, like that came with this one from that range, the Radiant one, a very poor review because it's not good for oily skin. It just made me glow and shine. And I don't really say a lot of bad things about products. I figure there's always someone it's good for. It would be good for someone with really dry skin. But I really, really like the under eye concealer. And I feel like it's very hydrating. I've used this a few times because I got this when I got that foundation to review for you. And I didn't do a full review of the foundation just because it was not working for me at all. It looks beautiful when you first put it on, but if you're an oily skinned girl, you get so shiny and you can't really do anything to combat the shine because if you add powder to it, it just gets cakey. It gets amazing reviews on YouTube from women with dry skin. So if you're a dry skinned girl, definitely check it out. But no matter what your skin type, I think you'll really like this. It's such a good hydrating under eye concealer and it doesn't get in my fine lines and wrinkles. Now, right now, my fine lines and wrinkles are at their worst because of the hard water. So, you know, today I'll be a test for that. I'm using number 7 loose powder just to gently powder my skin. I just really want to put powder when my skin is dry. It seems counterintuitive, but I feel like my foundation always looks a little better when I put kind of like a hydrating powder. This is loose powder, hypoallergenic, and it's just translucent, and it's a light diffusing powder, and it disguises flaws. So that's what I'm using it for. And I'm not gonna use a lot. I'm just tapping it into the lid of the container. I just shake a little into the lid and just have my brush. I'm just gonna powder in my T-zone. I'm gonna avoid my under eye area. And just maybe lightly hit it because I don't want to make my fine lines and wrinkles look worse. And I don't want, but I want to set that concealer that I put there. Let's do brows. This is the very first time I'm ever using this. This is the NYX Fill and Fluff brow product, and it comes in auburn, and that's why I decided to try it because usually I go with light brown, especially with NYX. Their light brown usually has enough kind of orangey tint to it to work for my brows, but I really wanted to try this in the auburn. So let's just fill in these brows, and I'm just gonna do like the hair-like strokes. I'm gonna kind of overdraw them a little bit with this and see how it does. And although it says auburn, I guess it is auburn. Yeah, it's really pretty. It really matches my brows very well. And I'm overdrawing here at the tail. That's where I have my problem. I want my brows to be longer here at the tail. and kind of appear like I have more of an arch than I do. And it's got this cute little brush to brush them. It's like an actual little hairbrush. It looks like a hairbrush, but really teeny tiny. Okay, let me get the other one. So what else did we do? We stay at this place called the Eagle Harbor Inn, and it's so nice there. We always stay in the same place. And they have a pool there, and the rooms are super pretty and they're large. It's kind of like staying in a little condo, so we really like to stay there. And we brought only one of our dogs with us. We left Candy and Toby with my parents, and we brought our dog Rosie with us. Oh my gosh, my eyebrows. Have you ever seen me with so many eyebrows, so many dark eyebrows? Do I look like Groucho Marx? Maybe a little bit. Yellow eyeshadow and Groucho Marx. I'm really doing something different today. Wow, that's, I don't know if I like that. It's a little too dark. Usually the brow products I go with, like I said, are light brown and they have enough golden or strawberry tones to work, but the auburn's a little dark for me. Anyway, let's see how it looks after I get on the rest of my makeup. My daughter Paulina, this would match her hair exactly. So if it doesn't work for me, I'll give it to her. Okay, let's just use the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Mascara since, you know, that's what I'm using on my skin right now. I didn't just purchase this. Let me see, maybe I shouldn't use it. It actually looks good still. I got it last winter and I didn't use it a whole bunch, but it is a really nice mascara and I remember I liked it a lot. It was, you know, it has like hydrating ingredients that are supposed to be good for your lashes. So let's just go ahead and see how it does. I honestly don't really remember. I remember I liked it. It's actually a little bit clumpy. But the clumps are combing out with a brush. I like the brush because it's like thick and kind of bent. So it goes like at the right angle that you want it to. The other really great thing was that the weather was perfect every single day. Blue skies, sunshine. It wasn't even overcast any of the time that we were there. And it was like in the low to mid 80s every single day. And it was just wonderful. It was the kind of weather where you wear your summer clothes, but you bring a sweatshirt with you just in case. Even on the bike ride, I had a sweatshirt and I would just take it on and off, you know? So I never was like overheated, which made the bike ride so much more pleasant than when you're really hot and bike riding. I did get a little bit sweaty, but nothing like when we've done it when it's been really hot. So that was very, very nice. They have a drive-in theater there, but since Hollywood hasn't been releasing movies, they had Raiders of the Lost Ark and Grease playing. We kind of wanted to do that. We were gonna go see Grease because my boys have never seen Grease, but we just got too busy and we never made time for it. You know, by nighttime when the theater was opening, we were just exhausted. So we never went to the theater, but they have a theater there that's really nice. Okay. I think I am done with my eyes for now. Now I'm gonna use, I did share this with you once before. It's from Maybelline. This one's new. It's the Cheek Heats. And I have it in a pink color, like a really pretty bubblegum pink that I got at the beginning of the summer. This one is more of a corally color that I thought would be really pretty with the eye look that I'm doing. And this one is called number 30 Coral Ember. I know I love the formula and I love this product. I just haven't tried it in this color. So this is what it looks like. It's sort of like a terracotta coral. It's not like a bright coral and it's very kind of creamy and a little bit watery. And so I just go like this and apply it with my fingers. I don't want to use a sponge because it is, like I said, a little bit watery and creamy and I don't want my sponge to absorb it. I want it just to be absorbed into my skin. But that's what I really like about it because it's very hydrating. It doesn't dry out my cheeks. Even some cream blushes can dry out your skin. I have several that have done that in the past, that you put them on and it's like a drier formula and then they end up kind of looking, I don't know, like a cream to powder. Even if it doesn't say it's a cream to powder, it gives that appearance and it can make your skin look dry here and accentuate fine lines and wrinkles, you know, like when you smile. These don't do that. And these are from Maybelline, and they're some of the best I've tried. I've been such a big fan of Maybelline lately. You know that I love these products. These are so great. These lip products from Maybelline, the ink crayon, I've reviewed them. I'll put the video below. They're really great for beneath masks because they don't come off and get your mask really gross. And these you can really build. So if you don't like how light it is, you can just add a little more and it'll build up the color and still look so, so pretty. So it just gives you that really kind of like, I'm a naturally glowy person look. And I really like that. You know what? I'm looking in the mirror at this eyeshadow and I really like it a lot. I'm gonna blend it a little bit more just to kind of neaten up the cut crease that I did. But I really, really like this. I think this would be really beautiful in the fall time. You know, in the fall time when we're all playing with our pumpkin spice makeup look, this palette would be super good for that. And it's affordable at the drugstore. Really pretty. I love drugstore makeup so much. Okay, so for my lips, I'm just gonna use this Catrice Plumping Gel Lipstick. I've shown this to you once before. I didn't purchase a new lipstick for this video. I just really didn't need one. I have so much lipstick. I would normally wear a long wearing ink crayon from Maybelline, but I'm not gonna be wearing a mask today. We are just at home today celebrating my son's 16th birthday. We didn't have a cake for him. His birthday was last Wednesday, but we went on vacation and we never really celebrated with cake. So today we're cooking out on the grill. I'm making a cake and the grandparents are coming over and that's it. So we're just gonna be hanging out in the yard. And I really like this lipstick a lot. And it just has a number. I will link it below, but it's a really nice nude. And since I have a bolder eye look going on, I just want something on my lips that's very comfortable, but that doesn't compete with the whole eyeshadow look. I don't want a coral or anything on my lips. I think that would be really pretty, but I'm not going out and, you know, I just want a nude. So I'm gonna use this, and it's a nice peachy nude. And that's what that looks like. You could use a lip liner and like maybe a nice corally color and kind of just, you know, bring out some different tones in it or change up the color a little. But it's really comfortable and feels really good on my lips. So I'm just gonna bring you in really close so you can see. Yeah, I think it's really pretty. I'm really happy with it. I just love drugstore makeup and I've been having so much fun over the past year, just exploring lots of different products from the drugstore, and Maybelline has been a big hit with me lately. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you in real close. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to my channel. If you're not already, you can always request a video or a product review if you'd like me to review something. And I just appreciate you spending time with me and listening to me yammer on about my vacations and my family life. But many of you share yours with me in the comments, and I love that. So I just love this community that we have here on YouTube, and I hope you do too. So I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.